Yo, it's your boy Forpiece back with another video, and yesterday I'm gonna be talking about Hashirama Senju. And yeah, did he fail the village? Did he fail the village? Did he fail the village? I think he did. I know, I know. Some of you guys are gonna be like, "What? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean?" Now, I'm gonna say like he failed the village in the long term. Alright, like the conflicts that started after what happened, and how he handled it. I know he didn't mean no harm, but because I think he himself as an Hokage was cool. All right, he was like an MC. He was like a Luffy slash Naruto. Very goofy, very funny, very stupid, but very powerful, right? And as a character, he's amazing. He's cool, whatever. But I think one person he failed the most and failed a lot with was Madara. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna dive into the full backstory of him and Madara or whatever. I'll just tell you a little glimpses. I'll tell you a little thing. Madara was from the Uchiha clan. Hashirama was from the Senju clan. And their clans had beef, but they were friends. They were cool. They used to hang out with each other. They used to throw rocks together, like with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just like siblings. You know what I'm saying? They were like siblings, your brother or your sister. I don't care, right? The point is that the relationship was pretty like close. They were pretty close. They were pretty cool dudes, best friends, basically. What you say, Naruto and Sasuke type of friends. All right, and but the problem was they're from separate clans, and the fact that their clans were at war with each other and hated each other. Okay, and cool. First they were cool at first, but then once they start to get older and they understand they understood the gravity of the situation and realized how evil and how bad it was, they had to separate. All right, and Madara, he of course that's his family. You know what I'm saying? So he said, look, we're enemies or whatever. And of course, Hashirama, he understood that, but he didn't really fully want that to happen. He didn't really fully want to separate from them, right? So they're warring, they're battling for years. I think it was called the Warring States period. I think in Naruto, I think that's what it's called. I think y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong. Okay, and they were fighting or whatever, and it became very personal. Hashirama's brother, Tobirama. Okay, everybody know how notoriously he is. I'm gonna make a video on him too. Okay, but he ended up killing Madara's brother. I think it was, I don't know if it was Ashura. Is that his name? I don't remember. What was his brother's name? Indra? No, not Indra and Ashura. Those are the Hogoromo's kids. What am I talking about? But yeah, it was his brother basically. He killed his brother in the battlefield and became personal. And of course, Madara had a grudge, of course, right? And eventually, over time, after their battles or whatever, and their fathers and brothers died, whatever. I think even Tobirama's. I think Hashirama also had another brother as well, and they had another brother. Tobirama and Hashirama had another brother, but he was killed by the Uchiha clan. So it was very personal, right? But anyway, they battled whatever, and then so all of a sudden they come to a truce or something. I don't know how long the battle lasted. I don't remember how it ended, but they came to a truce, and that's how the Hidden Leaf Village was formed. Okay, Madara and Hashirama, they came to a truce and they built a village or whatever. Now the problem started when Tobirama didn't want Madara to be a main what you call it, a main what's it called? Hashirama wanted to be Hashirama wanted Madara to be Hokage. Sorry guys, I'm having a brain fart right now. But he wanted him to be Hokage, but Tobirama did not want him to be Hokage. He did not want him to be. He didn't even want him a part of like a main part of the core foundation of the village. Like he didn't even want him like main, and that was started to be the conflict. And Hashirama, this Hashirama, that's Tobirama's that's his brother. So it's like, oh, right? And then Madara was like, come on, bro, whatever. And then Hashirama decided that, okay, Hashirama's going to be the Hokage. And then when Hashirama was the Hokage, right? When Hashirama was the Hokage, what happened next? Oh, yeah. Basically, Tobirama said that he wanted the Uchiha to be like in a separate part. He didn't want the Uchiha, like he wanted to isolate the Uchiha. Like he didn't trust the Uchihas, and Madara sensed that, and he just left. He just dipped. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Hashirama, as the leader of the Hokage, you should be in charge. You shouldn't allow your little brother, who is not even the Hokage, to try and influence that. You should try and keep the Uchihas together and ingrain them into the society with in the elite village. And I understood that Tobirama didn't trust them, but that was not gonna work. That was just not gonna work. You just isolating them, that's just gonna make them more angry. And as you see what happened later, when Tobirama became the second Hokage, look what happened to the Uchiha clan. Look what happened, and then the third Hokage. So I'm not even gonna get into all that, but the point is that Hashirama failed Madara. He failed Madara, which led to the events of today's Naruto, which was when Madara revived and he came back, and then he did Project Infinity to Kiyomi and all that shit. All that shit was because of Hashirama, bro. He didn't stop him. Yes, they had that fight, that last fight, and he thought he killed Madara, but of course Madara, he found a way to survive and whatever. But if he just had ingrained Madara into ingrained the Uchiha into the society of the Hidden Leaf Village more often, and welcomed them, and didn't make them feel like they were isolated and make them feel like they were separated or whatever, I think the history of Naruto or whatever would have been a lot differently, and it would have been a lot more better, and they would have not even gone through those problems that they did. You know what I'm saying? And things like Uchiha, things like Itachi Uchiha trying to kill, well, not trying, but killed off the entire village or whatever. None of those stuff would have happened. All this coup d'etat and all this stuff would have never happened if Hashirama didn't stop Madara and didn't allow Tobirama's influence F up the relationship between him and Madara again. Because that's what happened. It effed up again. Right? They came to a truce and it effed up again. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys understood what most I was saying. I know I'm kind of freestyling this video, of course, off the top of my head, of course. Besides, well, of course, obviously, reading the manga and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys understood where I was coming from. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. But you guys can let me know down below. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like Madara was failed by Hashirama? Did you feel like Hashirama should have shown more responsibility when it came to protecting the Uchiha, especially the fact that he wanted a truce with the Uchiha? He wanted to. Do you feel like he should have, since he was the Hokage, should have, been more like, I'm the leader here. I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm going to protect them and protect everybody in the village and make sure that the entire village is whatever. I know the Indra and Ashura thing could be a thing as well. Some people say it's Indra and Ashura, but if Naruto and Sasuke could come to a truce, then I feel like Hashirama, the strongest guy in the world, could have came to a truce as well. But according to some events, he couldn't. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay strong. You stay safe. You stay blessed. And yeah, man. Peace.